beloved Arsenal fans, Jeff, and we've got Jeff again. So we've got two Jeffs in the building. Two Jeffs in the building.
Double threats.
Double Jeffs. One is a true Arsenal fan, and the other one is a true Arsenal fan that could argue from now till tomorrow. Well, today's episode is Experience versus Talent, episode 2 on O'Clock Podcast. Now, we're going to be discussing about Arsenal versus Man City, the EFL Cup final in Wembley. Now, we're going to be thinking about what went wrong, the squad depth, the tactics. Was it experience? That's the main reason today's podcast is about experience versus talent. Is Arteta the experienced one or the talented one? Or Guardiola the experienced one or the blessed one? But today episode live on O'Clock Podcast, we're going to be debating and talking about what went wrong against City in the EFL Cup final. Jeff, I want to start with you. What's your intake in relation to that game?
I think the major issue we had in that game was Arteta was not brave enough to let off the gear. He was still driving with a handbrake. In a game where Hincapié has gotten a yellow card, I don't think there's a need to take him off, to be honest. I don't think there's a need to take him off. Still keep him there. Yeah, it's a final. This is someone who has the experience, that has won the league in Germany, that has played in finals before coming to Arsenal. So he has the experience to go through that kind of phase. He has played Bayern in the final and then won. You understand? So I felt that he should have left him there. To be honest, he should have left it. I think the way he would have been looking at was taking out Saka and Trossard. They shouldn't have started the next 45 minutes after the second half. Those two should have been off.
Jeff,
you know what? I would disagree with you. You know what? I would disagree with you on the fact based on the fact of Saka and Trossard. Yeah, I really agree with you on that. But on the fact that you said it should be taken off, Hincapié should be taken off, I disagree. You know why?
Why?
Because Hincapié, I've not seen Hincapié got a yellow card before in the first 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Someone that got a yellow card in the first 15 minutes. And naturally he's not a left back, he's a centre back.
Yeah.
And he's playing as a left back. And he's on a tight rope with someone like Semedo, one of the most dangerous left winger in the country right now.
Yeah.
So I will be taking him off.
But he has the experience to play.
No, it's not about having experience. You can see that the geezer don't want to tackle anymore. The geezer look like a donkey after he got the yellow card.
That's why you need Trossard.
Man was running in like mad.
That's why you need Trossard. Like Trossard should be the one covering for him. If it had to be my man, Martinelli would have been the cover.
Trossard looked drunk. Sometimes in that day, he looked like he was kicking.
Jeff, you just said Trossard looked drunk.
Bro, have you seen Trossard?
Actually,
I'll be honest with you, and I'll be really, really honest with you. Do you think now? You've just called Trossard, he looks wrong. But this particular player, Jeff, this particular player has, scored week in and week out when called upon. So I wouldn't call Trossard a drunk.
On that day, I looked like he doesn't look like Trossard, he looked like Stella Archer.
I will use the word he was bullied because the ref didn't protect him, Jeff.
No. Protect from what, man? What do you need? Is he a baby? No, come here and tell me protect him. What did he do?
Right,
for what?
Right.
Bro!
We can only disagree. We can only agree to disagree.
I know, Kevin. No. My man looked drunk. He looked like he was drunk on the Stella, bro. I'm telling you, he looked like he was drunk, bro. He didn't do nothing.
He
All he
played
did was just jump in.
absolute crap.
Shut up. I don't want to use the word.
Right. Let's get this straight. Let's get this straight. These are professionals. These are actually professionals. They wouldn't come into this game and say they want to mess it up.
I know, but he looked drunk.
Now, you said he looks drunk. It's not trusted. If the manager can examine his team and see that, Trossard doesn't look like Trossard on the good day.
Yeah.
We should have acted up immediately. Mr. Kevin, I'm just talking right now based on the question you asked. Because I'm still going to get on the manager if he cannot let the manager off. You know me about you. You know me for a long time. You know how
Trossard should have been coming back after the second half.
First of all, Arteta, He's a con man. You know when I mean con man? He was doing the con when he was with Pep. When Pep was teaching, he was the one like, you know when.
But you start from somewhere, Jeff. You start from somewhere.
Even Pep did that with
I know, but at the moment, you know what happened in that game? If I'll be honest with you, you know the master, the teacher, he schooled the apprentice.
Obviously, yeah.
He schooled him.
Obviously, yeah.
He schooled him like to the extent that.
Now, Jeff, sorry to interrupt. You just called Arteta the cold man. And he screwed him in the final.
Yeah.
But did you remember that Arteta smashed City 5-1 in the Premier League last season?
That last season.
So what would you say now?
That last season, they didn't have those players. Like, you know when Arteta smashed him 5-1, you know, City actually they've given up at that time. They've given up. They've given up. I'm telling you, they're giving up.
It's just. I'll be honest with you. It's just a coincidental.
Bro,
I would say names. I've got two Jeffs, and I don't know the Jeffs to call. Now, I would say Jeff 1 and Jeff 2. So Jeff 1, Jeff 1, Jeff.
Yeah.
Now you can see what. Okay, we're gonna go to Jeff again. Two Jeffs. Jeff 2.
Yeah.
We'll look for a name for you, Jeffs.
You can just call me JB now.
JB.
Yeah.
Okay, JB and Jeff. Now, JB, I want to ask you now, do you agree with what Jeff is saying? In terms of calling Arteta a con man, but you know you need to start from somewhere. What's your intake with what Jeff's his response towards Arteta's performance over the last couple of weeks?
Arteta's performance has been abysmal, to be honest.
Thank you.
Yeah, he didn't look like him at all. The games we played, we played with fear. We were struggling. I think it all started from the Chelsea game, the Carabao, where we won 3-2. Everywhere was jittery. You would see that these players, they are either tired or they have been overused. Zubimendi, who just came into the league, has played more minutes than everybody in Arsenal.
Yeah.
That's madness.
Yeah.
Bukayo Saka has been playing consistently for the past 3 years. Declan Rice, same thing. Who do we have there again? There's Saliba, there's Gabriel. They have all been playing. I don't think Raya has missed any game through injury or anything. He plays almost every
He's
game.
a goalkeeper.
Yeah,
he's a goalkeeper. He doesn't need to rest if he's putting that performance week in and week out, though.
We have Kepa. Kepa is good enough.
We'll come back to Kepa.
We'll come back to Kepa.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, that game,
Jimmy, I'll call you.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on Kepa, man. Don't get me started on Kepa. I'm sorry to cut you short. What you said here, Arteta, his performance over the last couple of weeks is been abysmal.
Yeah.
Second to none. It's been actually dead. We've been scraping results. And I begin to have PTSD now. I'm telling you.
Yeah, for the past seasons, man.
3 seasons,
Imagine.
we finished second. We are 6 points.
This is the same manager. This is the same manager you were singing praises a few weeks ago. I was there with you.
He's literally dead now. I told you I'm shameless.
Why?
I'm the shameless person. Yeah. If you do good, I'll praise you. When you do bad, I will roast you.
No, Jeff. I would disagree with that.
Let me finish. Arteta has been playing, man. You're the one who went to buy this guy from Brentford. What's his name?
Longa.
Longa was the captain of Brentford.
I mean, he's
good. So
why will you
not play?
Playing about the big.
He always want to do it when the player is already one player is already broken. Then you bring the other player in.
It doesn't make any sense. Makes no sense to me.
They can't get an impact in the game anymore. Look at what he's doing to Luis Kelly. Luis Kelly is not even playing. Last season, he was one of our best players. He's not playing anymore. You send our young boy, you send it to Marseille on loan. For what?
Now, Jeff, I'll have to cut you off there, please. JB.
Yeah.
I want to ask you one question. Now, I think you and Jeff, now, you're in the same limbo, and I feel like the outsider. We're all Arsenal fan. I'm an Arsenal fan as well. But the way you and Jeff, it's like you've already planned this conversation before coming over to this podcast. It's like it's Arsenal in on Arsenal out. Just remember, that this podcast is for us to share our experience, debate, and that's what we're doing. But yes, I understand that's what we're doing. But now we're slashing the manager. The same manager, Nugget, he's a fantastic player. Don't get me wrong. But the level Nugget was playing in Brentford, you can't compare that to the Arsenal squad.
Why did you want to buy him then?
No.
He signed a contract, JB. No, he signed a contract.
Why will you go
now,
and spend, Kevin, why will you go spend 12 million to buy him? If
he's
you
a
know that he's not
backup.
good enough. So you use him. What do you mean
He's
backup?
He's a backup. He's a
I
backup.
don't care if he's a backup. If he's a backup player, then use him.
He needs to be patient. His time will come. Jeff JB, I'll say this. When a player signs a contract, there is a terms and condition. There are clauses to say, you know what? For example, Declan Rice will be above you.
We know that.
The only time you can be a starting part of the starting 11, maybe Dec is injured. Or he's tired. But Declan Rice at the moment is a horse.
Bro,
he can run. I know the last couple of weeks, the last 3 weeks, Declan Rice is
I'm not talking about Declan Rice.
Nugget is the backup for Zubimendi.
I'm talking about Zubimendi. Zubimendi is tired.
No, we're still talking. Nugget can still come in for Zubimendi and Declan Rice.
No, but he can play more on Zubimendi.
Zubimendi is someone who just came into the
league.
You can just run him down to the ground.
Yes, I understand. We will come to Zubimendi when we get to the tactics, the tactics section. But at the moment, we're talking about what went wrong now. What went wrong in that final, Man City Arsenal? You are talking about. I feel like the moment you're picking up individuality, like individual players.
Let me give you
the players not sure.
If you give me 2 minutes,
that's what happened.
If you give me 2 minutes,
turn up on that day.
Let me give me 2 minutes. Let me explain it for you. You know what went wrong? I came into the game with an handbrake on, just like my brother said. Those you're looking for a set piece. Looking for a set piece. So, defend, then you get a set piece to score. But he was working. He was working in the first half. He was working. If we had opportunity from Caravan, if he had scored that goal, he will be another game entirely. Then our defender, our left back, very good player. I like him so much. I'm so happy that Andre Bella bought him. He got a yellow card against Temeyo. Fine. But in the second half, both of them went into the dressing room. Pep, the senior man, he tweaked something. I didn't know what to do.
But that's where experience and talent comes from. That's the main reason of our podcast today.
Arteta has been a manager for 6 years.
You can't compare Arteta with Pep.
That's not telling you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But you are trying to tell me that Arteta beat it 5-1. He doesn't matter if he beat 5-1.
Okay.
When it matters, and he deal with Arteta when it matters.
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay. We can only agree to disagree. We can only disagree to agree. And I'll go with that. Now, Jeff, from your hand. Now, before we go to JB. What went wrong against City? You've got just 1 minute to just talk us through what went wrong, between Man City's game. I'm not putting you on the stopwatch but because we've got a time limit. Now, what went wrong in that final?
What went wrong, First of all, Arteta came in, he selected the wrong players. Me, as a manager, I don't care if you be the keeper from all the game. I would have picked that keeper.
Kepa. No, I disagree with you.
Right.
No, let me finish. He just asked me a question. Let me finish. I would have picked him in the final. No, I don't do that because we haven't won this trophy for 6 years. So we need a trophy. So I would have picked him. And secondly, he came in the tactics that he was playing. I know that we got a couple of players missing. That Eze was a big miss. Odegaard probably a miss. But I don't see. I know I told you when you came to the shop. I told you in the shop. I would have stopped. Madueke over Saka. Saka has been dead since Saka started having sex with his girlfriend. He's been dead. He's been dead. I'm telling you, that guy is draining.
So I didn't wait for
That guy is draining him too much, man. That guy is draining him too much. So Saka need to take a cheap pill and rest. I've told that guy, listen, this is my career. He's still young. You still have all the time to do all the things you want to do.
Jeff.
But right now, he needs to calm down. He needs to take.
Jeff, I'll say this to you. Jeff, I'll say this to
Saka
you.
need to calm the fuck down
Jeff.
and let the girl be. Then concentrate on your
We've all
football.
got our personal life
I know
apart
what
from
this-
our
I know
professional
what
life.
This is not the Saka we use. Are you going to tell me this is the Saka we know? This
Okay,
Saka we are rooting
Jeff,
for.
I'll say
This
this.
is Saka
Now-
no, let me please. Let me
Jeff, you're using one minute away from your time slot.
Let me lay it out. Let me lay it out. Come on. Are you going to tell me this is the Saka that we said he was always his world class? Saka right now, you can't take him close to a team like a world class player. He's not.
He's shattered.
He's not.
He's tired.
Then drop him the fuck up, man. Drop the fuck up. Drop Saka, then play Madueke, man. Why did you back Madueke when you're going to be playing Saka in front of him? If he's not doing well, I'm not loyal to player. I'm loyal to player that is performing. At the moment, Saka isn't performing. Drop him. Madueke is doing the job.
One question,
Yes,
Jeff. I want to ask you one question. Now, you've been performing in your work activities from Monday to Friday, 365 days, and it comes to a period where you're struggling. What would your manager, a good boss, will he bring you down or he will support you?
Let me answer you. Thank God. You are a man. Thank God you are a boss to a company. You are a manager. You have an employee that has been performing for the past 3 years. Then and he's not been performing for 2 years. So you're still going to say no because he's performed over the last 3 years. So the 2 years that you are not performing, you are losing money. So you're still going to keep him in that position.
Jeff.
That's exactly what you're trying to tell me.
Jeff.
Saka has been performing for 2 years.
Oh dear.
Saka has been performing for 2 years. I love Saka. I love Saka. I'm telling you, I love Saka. My shit, I'm going to national chair with Saka name on it. So if you're not performing at me, I say it raw. I say it the way he is. If Saka tomorrow is called the Champions League Cup final and won the game for us, I'm not probably going to do this tattoo on my hand.
That's the love. That's the main reason.
But at the moment now, that he's not doing the thing. It's not like he's been missing for 1 game, 2 game, 3 game, 4 game. Bro, my brother, my money's been missing for 2 seasons.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Now, thanks for sharing your own view, JB. You've seen war, you've heard, and you witnessed what Jeff has been saying in relation to Arsenal player, especially Saka. What's your intake? Do you think the Saka that, the star boy for Arsenal, do you think he's still the star boy up till now?
Nah.
Let's leave sentiment. Yes, he's dropped form because he's struggling, he's tired. But you need to back your home player. What's your intake in relation to Jeff's comments in relation to Saka as well?
I feel that last season where we took a break to Dubai, we came back, we went on a 15-game run, we won 14 and lost 1, which cost us the league at the end of the day. I think we should have done that. The way we played last season, we're scoring 5, 6. Last season I was like, how many did we score? I wasn't asking if the game ended, we won. I was asking how many did we score?
Are you confusing it? It's not last season we didn't even score a lot of goals.
No, we scored
It
a lot of
was
goals.
2023 we were scoring banking goals, Banking goals. We didn't score a lot of goals.
We scored a lot of goals last
Maybe
season.
you're mistaken.
No.
I think if you look at this, I can show you the statistics now. We
scored a lot of goals
We
last
scored more goals this time than we scored last season. Yeah.
Okay, probably.
Yeah,
2022-2023.
Remember, this guy scored 15.
We were banging goals left, right, and center.
Martinelli scored 15 goals.
Yeah.
Odegaard scored 15 goals.
Did you
Saka
win
scored
it?
20
Now,
goals.
okay, I want to ask a question. You've been mentioned, I don't want us to drift away from the question asked.
Yeah.
I know you mentioned Martinelli scored 15 goals, but we didn't win a trophy. Now, the manager found a way to win games and to win trophies. Yes, we got to the EFL Cup final, we didn't make it as planned. Now, my question now, we've got 1 minute before we go for a break. I've asked this question at the start of this, podcast, but I haven't received any response from the both of you. What actually went
I
wrong
told you.
in that cup final?
I told
You've
you.
gone from
For
Jeff,
me,
Jeff and JB. You've gone from Saka to I think
For me-
you guys have been holding this for the past
think-
2 weeks now, and I feel in this podcast now you want to let it all out.
I think I've answered your question already. I told you already. The players did not turn up.
Okay, the
No.
players didn't turn up.
They didn't turn up.
JB, the players didn't turn up.
No.
Jeff,
For me, I
you've
think
got 10 seconds. Jeff, I'm sorry, you've got 10 seconds.
what went wrong was Arteta.
Arteta went wrong.
Yeah.
But first half we played well.
That's what the first half is not a full story of the game. You have to play 90 minutes.
The players didn't turn up for me.
First half, I told you, you didn't listen to me. I said, first half, the kind of game Arteta was trying to play. First half, it worked. Second half, Pep Guardiola tweaked something, and Arteta didn't know how to react.
That's
what
experience.
happened. Yeah, that's what happened. That's what I'm saying. You asked me what went wrong. That's what went wrong. Arteta didn't know what to do. That's what went wrong.
Okay, right. Before we go for our break, we're gonna go for 2 minutes commercial break. One last thing before our break.
Yeah.
JB,
Yeah.
Jeff mentioned Arteta was a problem that we lost the FA Cup against City. Do you agree or disagree?
No, I disagree with that.
Why?
Because the players didn't turn up. He picked the best team out there.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they were playing nonsense.
When you make
Trossard didn't
nonsense,
come to the game.
what's the nonsense you talking about, please?
They were misplacing the passes, the second balls, nobody was getting them. We're not applying pressure, we're not containing them, we're not keeping the ball. That's what we do, usually, that's what we do. But the game where we played 1-1, City had the worst position.
In that game or
In that game.
Okay. Not in the
In the
second half.
Premier League. That is the worst game concerning possession in the league till date. But this time around, we played absolute different game entirely. It felt like he was too scared to do what he wanted to do, which was very annoying. And then the players, I expect them to take the game on their shoulders and say, okay, you know what? We're supposed to do this ourselves. We're supposed to, whatever the coaches say, I know everybody needs to follow what the manager is saying, but if it's going wrong, you need to grab the game by your neck. Grab it by the neck.
Grab the game by your
We've had
neck.
players like Ray Paulo said when Wenger told him not to do anything before an FA Cup match. He went to a pub, had some couple of pints. The next day, he won the man of the match, scored the winning goal.
Okay.
That is a player with a mentality, with the right mentality. But these players, I really don't know what's wrong with them.
But these same players have been. We haven't lost a game since against Manchester United.
25th of January.
But you still need to give them credit. You know, during that day in Wembley, there were so many fans who were frustrated. Yes, I do understand that. But we need to back our players. I'm not here to do Mr. Nice Guy for Arsenal. We're one Arsenal. We do support the club. But I need, from me, my own perspective. I'm not trying to cause, to make the place look or toxic for me to, no. I'm an Arsenal believer just like you are as well. But let's be realistic. I personally don't think Arteta was a fault. Arteta put a good team out there.
That's why I feel too. That's why I feel too.
Right,
why I feel
guys. We need to go on a 2 minutes commercial break. Sorry to cut you guys off, but we still need to go on our break. Right, guys, we're going on a 2 minutes commercial break. Our official sponsor, Midview Healthcare. You can eat them up on www.midviewhealthcare.co.uk. They are #1 care provider within the West Midlands, and they could support your family. Midview Healthcare, we treat you like our family because you are. Welcome to our Club Podcast. We're live here in the studio. We've got JB and Jeff. Now, as you know, our major sponsor is Midview Healthcare. Midview Healthcare, they've been amazing. They've supported us so far from the start of this journey, and we still believe they're going to be supporting us continuously because they are #1 provider in West Midlands. That's why they call them Midview Healthcare. We treat you like our family because you are. Now, I want to ask now, we're still back, experience versus talent. Now, when we say experience versus talent, we're talking about Arteta and Guardiola. Guardiola is the experience. Arteta, I want to believe, is the talent. Because he's got that fire, he's got that hunger in him.
Yeah.
He's aggressive on that line, when he's, doing all of those other lines. He's fantastic. I do like him. Now, let's talk about tactics. Let's talk about the tactics against Man City. JB, I'm going to ask you.
Yeah.
I'm going to come to you first. Do you think the tactics in that game cost Arsenal losing the EFL Cup final?
No.
But the first half you mentioned, you said the player didn't turn up.
Yeah. The tactics was okay, but the players didn't turn up.
How would you say the tactics was okay? In the first half, they played well. In the second half, what happened?
So, when Guardiola changed a little bit of here and there, Arteta couldn't catch up with what he was doing. Yeah, the structure was good, the tactics was there, it was clear, but the system that was set in place, the players did not turn up to support that system to make it efficient. That's where we had the issue.
But JB, sorry to cut you off. You're not in the dressing room for you to know what actually happened, what went around, what actually happened in that dressing room.
Yeah.
What makes you feel that the players? Why would you say a statement that shows that the manager is not, how will I put it, it's not competent enough to lead this Arsenal side? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm really not saying he's not competent enough, right? He enjoys this particular system, and then he has kept it in place. So Guardiola is changing things. You feel okay, my tactics is I'm going to still keep it there. Fine, fair, which is good. A lot of coaches do that. But then my issue was the players that were not turning up, Saka and Trossard. They were not helping Nkapie and Ben White. And that's why you saw the likes of Doku and Semenyo running them down. Whenever you go back and watch that game, whenever Doku and Ben White were on 1v1, you will never see Saka there. Whenever Semenyo and Nkapie was on 1v1, you will never see Trossard there.
Now, don't you think, you just mentioned, now this makes more sense to me now.
Yeah.
Whenever you see Doku with
Ben
White, Saka is not there. When you see Semenyo and Nkapie, Trossard is not there. Don't you think that's the tactics of Nkapie is capable to win that ball and give it straight to Trossard, and Ben White is capable to get that ball from Doku to give it to Saka? Don't you think that's the game plan?
No, our game plan usually is the wingers would always support the left back and the right back.
But you're playing City. Arteta knows City so well. Maybe that's the main reason.
They need to support because those guys are tricky. The first 45 minutes, Nkapie got a yellow card from Semenyo. Ben White was lucky. Doku went past him one too many times.
Jeff, what's your intake with what JB is saying now?
I'm exactly succumb with him. You know why? Because what you're trying to say to me right now, let me just say it the way it is, Arteta was at class. You know what you say? At class, at smart. I don't know what to say. I remember last season Arteta sharing lots of gibberish about how he used 48 formation in one match. So this match he couldn't use 48 formation in any of this match. So you forgot what he said.
Jeff, here we go. Do you like this manager or not?
I literally said,
Jeff, every week, in every 2 weeks, I do meet you and we do have a conversation. You go about Arteta. Do you like him or not? This is one question. Do you like him? Yes or no? With one voice, please.
I don't know if I like him. I like my club. I'm not.
I like the geezer.
I like club.
I like this fella. I like Arteta. I think he brought Arsenal back to shoot again.
He spent 800 million. So remember that.
The Premier League football has changed.
Now Emery wasn't giving this chance. Let me just put that.
No, we won't go there because Emery is not a man. He's not a man manager. When it comes to managing players, I'll tell you. No, I'm sorry. I do like him. When it comes to managing players, he's off.
Bro,
he's a good coach. He's a good manager. But when it comes to managing players,
Unai almost kicked out.
No, your star boy.
Unai almost sold Saka.
Your star boy, he brought it to Lamla. Your star boy today.
because he was referred. He was referred by Matasaka.
Martinelli, he brought it to Lamla. Let me tell you who he's brought.
All these boys were referred
Who
by
has
Matasaka.
Arteta brought in since he came? Who has he brought in from the academy?
Martin, Lewis Kelly,
Lewis Kelly's not even playing him.
Iwanere,
Waneri, send him out alone.
Max that actually made me put my leg in water.
Actually sent Saliba on loan 3 years.
Yeah, why?
Because there was no space for him.
Well,
Saliba is back.
Saliba was almost gone.
No.
He was never gone.
Bro, you tell me.
Guys, can we come back, please?
Sorry, let me just.
Jeff.
Can be quick. Let me say this. Let me counter you on that.
Yeah.
Are you telling me if I'm like Saliba, this what's his name? That defender, the one that the only thing he done in Arsenal is growing his hair. What's his name again?
Rob Holding
was better than Saliba when he was getting sent on loan. Come on, bro, don't tell me that.
No,
but let's go back to
at that age, Saliba was quite young.
Yeah, let's go back to what Kevin was saying.
He needed a minute.
What I mean here, tactically, Pep Guardiola teach him a lesson, teach your manager a lesson.
Yeah.
He taught him a lesson. Like what he said, you see, the left back and the right back was as smart. But he was working in the first half. We could have get a goal, but it didn't happen fine. So we went into the second half. What I think he did wrong, there's no way you should have bring Ikapi out in the second half because he was run ragged by one of the best left winger. And like Mr. JB said, yeah, our wingers wasn't coming back to help. So and secondly, you know what? How did he outsmart him? You know what he did? Pep Guardiola did. He took what is it called? This guy from the one that was running off. What's his name? The one from France. The one that will play for Lyon and the ball. Cherki.
Yeah.
He pulled it close. So he make him to the goal and make him close to this donkey here, man. This guy. He made this Alan.
Oh,
he was not. Alan was not like a 10. He was not like playing in it. You see what he was doing? You know how he took the piece out of our player? He started juggling the ball. That was when
that was annoying.
That was annoying, man.
That wasn't professional. That wasn't professional. And I believe we're gonna come back. We're gonna go to their home and we're gonna get 3 points. But
and our keeper.
We'll come back to Kepa. But please, guys, we're coming back to Kepa. Let's be professional. Because the word I said professional actually choked me because I know Jeff is going to lose it when we come to that section. But Jeff, you've mentioned about Arsenal tactics. It didn't work as planned. And JB said the same as well.
It didn't work.
First half, it actually worked. Second half, it didn't work as planned because what experience versus talent, Guardiola showed Arteta that he's better when it comes to tactics. I could change the game when I want. I could detect the game the way I want to, and he actually did that. Yeah. That made him one of the greatest managers in the world. I'll be honest with you. I know. But I will say to you, we lost that game not because of Arteta. We lost that game because of the players' mentality. From the first goal, I said it. I said these players, they didn't look like they won this trophy today.
They didn't turn up.
Now, I don't know if it was the last minute of Eze not playing. In several players, it just changed the whole thing. Gyökeres didn't turn up on that day. Yes, I won't blame Gyökeres. It's got nothing to do. I don't pick on players, but the whole performance. I would say to you, if I want to talk about the tactics against City, I'm not going to blame anyone. The midfield was a shamble.
So who's the midfield? If you're not going to blame anyone, who's the midfield?
The midfield was a shamble. The reason why I said this midfield was a shamble, Declan Rice, Zubimendi, and Kai Havertz. The reason behind that, I would say this, Declan Rice looks tired.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Overworked.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Zubimendi, yes. Zubimendi hasn't been his best for the last 3 weeks, but he's still putting that shift in. He's still putting that shift in. Kai Havertz, that game, I personally, will I start him? Maybe no, but I won't blame Arteta. But because of the last minute goal, and I think Eze, and I repeat, Arteta knew Eze wasn't going to be able to play maybe a few hours before that game.
So what would you have done?
It's the same thing. That's the main reason I'm saying is the player mentality, not Arteta. The tactics was spot on because the reason behind that, Jeff JB, they turned up so well in the first half.
Look, that's the start of your star boy in that game.
Oh God! Now we're going to the internet. We're going to the internet. Now Jeff says,
read it out, please.
I'll read this out. They didn't call him Saka. They called him Osaka Bin Laden versus Man City. I don't like this.
I didn't ask you to say Osaka.
No, I don't like this. The reason why I don't like this.
Your star boy, the stats of that game.
Okay. Saka versus Man City.
Yeah.
90 minutes.
Yeah.
He played.
Yeah.
0 goal and assist.
Yeah.
0 dribbles.
Yeah.
12 possession lost.
Yeah.
2 big chances missed.
Yeah.
5 dribbles.
5 dribbles. Saka.
And they said better than Neymar.
That's what the people say. Arsenal fans said it apparently is better than Neymar.
Now, yeah, use the phone. I'm sorry, guys. Now, I'll say this.
Saka, star boy.
He's still our star boy. The reason why I'll say this, it wasn't the best day for him.
Yeah.
And other players as
Bro,
well.
it's never been the best day for him over the past 2 seasons.
No, Jeff, I won't go that far. I won't stretch it that
Okay, tell
far.
me the
It's
last
not 2
time that
years.
Saka
It's not 2 years.
No, tell me the last time Saka has had a good game where we say, yeah, that's star boy we know. Tell me. Just in your head, tell me a game that
I can't figure it out at the moment. No, the reason behind that,
if you ask me to tell me the best game as a player, I will just say Tottenham.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's the way.
Yeah, you won't say that.
Tell me the best game as a player.
No, the best game because I'll tell you, the last 6 weeks, so many people have been slagging Eze off to say he's not good enough for Arsenal, and he turned up against Tottenham Hotspurs. Now everyone says he's the main. That's fine.
Always turn up against
Let Saka just turn up in one game.
Now,
right
Jeff, one question before we go to the next extra time. I'll say extra time is another 15 minutes, but we'll try and round it up. You mentioned about Eze. You mentioned about Saka.
Yeah.
I've got Saka and I've got Eze.
Yeah.
And I've got a cup final.
Yeah.
2 players struggling at the moment. I just want to put that there. Eze is not struggling. I think Eze is coming to that Eze. We know, you can tell that he's making that decision, dragging players in to say, come do something. The last couple of weeks, maybe when he signed for Arsenal, he wasn't doing that. I think he's confident now. He's coming into shape.
You know
why
that happened? You want to tell you why that happened? Must got a hat trick against.
It's confidence. He's building his confidence.
Wait. Who caused that confidence to him? Your manager, Arteta. Why?
Eze need to step to Jeff.
Arteta. He's got a man bang an hat trick here. In the next game, he played Tottenham. He played what's it called? We went to Villa. Okay, he lost his man. They scored, and you drag him up and bring.
He lost his man. Yeah. That's a lesson to say. As the standard. No, Jeff. As the standard.
You out of the team, yeah. Someone like Eze, you make it to be playing against what is it called? Those small teams like League 1, League 2. You want to tell me he's not going to have confidence?
No. JB. Jeff, I'll say this to you. Right, I'll go back to my question.
Okay, what player have ever scored a trick against Tottenham in history? No.
I don't care about a trick. I care about results.
Yeah,
right, Jeff, I'll say this. I've got a Saka in form, and I've got Eze in form. Okay. I've got a Saka in form, and I've got Eze in form.
I think Eze in form all day.
Can I finish?
I know what you want to say. Yeah.
Please. I've got a Saka in form, and I've got Eze in form.
Yeah.
That just joined Arsenal.
Yeah.
I personally, I'll go with Saka. The reason behind that, you see that number 7 on the back of that shirt, Saka alone, frightened defenders.
Bro, that number 10. 10 is a big number in Arsenal. Remember who wore that shirt?
It's Van Persie, David Beckham, Van Persie and all of that. No, and that's the main reason. No, No, Jeff, that's the main reason I said the Eze. I actually quoted, I said the Eze now. I didn't say number 10. The Eze now in form and Saka in form. That number 7. Hold on, Jeff. Sorry, we were playing PSG or Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
And they say Saka is on form. Eze is in form as well.
Yeah.
Saka is playing. Eze is not playing. Bayern will be like, shit.
No,
I wish
I don't think
Saka is
I don't
not
think so. I don't think so. You know why I don't think so? Saka right now, even when Saka was on form,
Do you know why? Do you know why I say that? Saka have played more Champions League and he's delivered many times in that Arsenal shirt. That's the main reason.
It don't matter. You know what I'm going to say no, because right now I can tell you, Eze can drop his shoulder and beat 2 man. The way Saka can beat 2 man, even when he was on form, he can't dribble. Saka is always taking the ball, then go back, then back the play. When he makes Saka to run like a defender, Saka can do that.
That's not his style of play.
I need a player that can run like a defender.
Saka is not that style of player. Saka needs, give me, pass me the ball, and I'll take players on in the box.
I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna stop talking here. Saka is an academy breed footballer. He's not a street footballer. You know the street footballer when in Nigeria when you use your bare foot to play on the street. Those are the proper footballer that we need. The Brazilians, they play with their bare foot on the street. They play Saka from the age of 7. He's already in academy. The check coach.
It's so frustrating to have. You're so frustrated to have Jeff in the studio. Jeff, relax.
Bro.